Hey guys, Bass from X-Force again,
I'm Scott from X-Force North Lakes.
and today we are going to do a quick review, or I don't know about quick, but of the new Olight Warrior X Pro Desert Sunset Edition. So this is a limited edition flashlight from Olight, and it's the new Pro. So it's kind of a replacement to the Warrior X. So Warrior X Pro. Now, with a couple of upgraded features to the older version, the Warrior X, and one of them being the battery. The battery is a 5,000 milliamp. It's a 21700 lithium battery, which is a little bit different to your standard. It's its own proprietary. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Battery, which might be a little bit of a concern to some, but these batteries do last a long time. So let's take a quick look, because these things are pretty cool. So they come as such with its own little holster with a magnetic. Look at that. Oh, that's just cool. Everything on this thing is so magnetic. Even the charger is magnetic. Now, first thing you will notice, like I said, it's the Desert Sunset. So you have a look at that color scheme, and that was one of the first things that sort of got to me. At first, I'm like, I just saw that bit. I'm like, oh, I'm not really into a tan. I'm not a tan guy, but that color scheme is really cool, eh?
The gradient change is really nice from a bronze, more than a tan, to the black. Really well built, especially around the crown, which actually is removable, but I like those. So
yeah, they do
nice
give
and
you.
group.
They do give you an extra. So we'll go through some of these.
It's an optional upgrade, I believe.
Oh no, you get that little ring, so that's like a hand stop.
Yep.
So you basically can take. Now, one of the things that I really love about these is that's just seamless. It just comes off so nice. This bit here, you really got to push it off. All right, and then the clip just comes off as such, and then that goes on like that. So you basically, it's more of a hand stop. But personally, I prefer these. And as we were saying, the battery, that's your battery, so it's a pretty big battery, 5,000 milliamp, and that's where I was saying that's their kind of signature bit on the battery. It's that little,
like a crown.
Yeah, like a little plastic crown there. Not sure why they do that, but that's how it is. So the other way, huh? All right, so whack that back on. So with that, you just got to put it on the right way, clip it on, and then
you don't have to have the clip either, which is good. I hate clips on my torches.
Oh, come on, man! You can clip it on your pants and clip it on your anything and everything. But I mean, for those guys that do want to put it on their blasters, there is an additional.
You can get a Picatinny torch mount, which is a really nice, well-built quality.
Yeah, so you can use that for these. It is, it's, I don't know what you say, a couple of 100 gram in weight.
It's a nice hefty feel, but if you've got something heavy like a HK416D, you won't really pay attention. It's a quality made product, so it's going to have weight.
Yeah, they're about 239 grams, so not overly heavy, not super light, but enough. Like if you're going to put it on your handguard there, it's not going to be, dragging you down. It'll give you that extra bit of weight if you want it, but I mean, this thing's going to give you some crazy beam. So one of the things it does, if you're going to really want to punch out a super duper beam, it won't last you long. 2,100 lumens, that's nuts. with the beam range of 500 meters.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's half a K, man. That's
540 fields.
yeah. That's really getting out there. But that one lasted for only about 2 minutes, and then it gradually comes down as your lumens come down. And the lowest is 300 lumens.
Yep.
That'll last you for what, 8 hours.
Yeah.
So
On the lowest setting, but that won't give you as much throw. So only get about the 180 meters, so 240 fields instead of 5, but it's still bright enough to.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 180 meters, to me, that's still pretty good. Now, one of the things I really love about the Olight lights, when you press the button and it turns on, if you haven't got enough, I think it's 30%. If you're at 30% capacity on your battery, it vibrates, and then it vibrates more often the lower it goes. So I really found that as a cool feature, because I turn it on, I'm like, ooh, vibrating, right, I've got to charge it, because I forget to charge stuff. And the cool thing about this charger, because I hate plugging in stuff and
Taking the
whatever.
battery out to charge it.
Yeah, that's it. It's just so cool.
You're a simple man.
I'm a simple man. I like it. I do that. You don't even have to be smart. You can just do that. Just be dumb as dog shit, and it'll just clip on.
Yeah. And I was trying to be, PC for a review.
But that's brilliant. USB plug, and I could do that all day. Seriously, that's just I'm loving it. Anyway, so really cool.
Do you need a
And
moment to
I
alone
could,
with
I could sit there alone with it for a little bit longer. And then you've got
strap?
your strap.
Your wrist strap. So to go through your 4-pronged crown. So if you're going hiking or around wet weather, you do have really good ridges for more grip, but at least you can chuck your grip on, your wrist lanyard, for more proper sounding terminology. It is actually really nice quality. The good thing with the button on the back, some of the older Olights had a full crown around your button, so if you're wearing gloves, it was harder to hit. So this one only has 3 prongs, so it's actually easier to activate with the glove on, and we can still charge. Simple. So nice strong magnets.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I really hate wearing these things, but I gotta admit, I do get clumsy, and especially if you're out in nature and it's wet and it gets a little bit more slippery and I'm doing stuff, you can adjust that to your wrist so it doesn't come off, and so you're not going to lose it, even in case you're holding it, something happens,
Camping or fishing.
you're scared, you get frightened, something jumps at you out of the dark. I'm scared of the dark still a little bit. So yeah, you don't want to be, oh no, there goes my flashlight, fell in the water or something. So that's a really cool little feature.
You just wrecked the whole mythos of Fast right there. You just lost like 50 viewers.
No, well, I'm not extremely super duper strong, and I do get frightened very easily. So there you go. But having this, you can definitely seek out anything that's moving around you. So that's really cool. We're going to go out and actually test it out, because we did it quite late at night. It's 10 o'clock at night. So we're going to go and check it out in the yard outside and actually show you guys what this puppy can do. All right, so let's go and check it out. All right, so we're outside on the street. As you can see, it's quite dark down there. There is some tiny little lights right on the other side of the creek, which is, I think, it's about a K away.
At least.
At least, if not 2. Now, so I'll have a look at our flashlight.
That doesn't really notice.
So this is at 50%. So I think that's our, what was that?
1,000.
1,000.
Because lows 300. That's
And-
high.
and that's the high beam. So you can really we'll switch it off. Oh,
That's nice.
that's insane. So yeah, that tree over there, that's a, what's that, probably
It's
100, 200
250. I'd say.
meters, and that's well and truly lit. Even on the, it's a 500 lumens.
Yeah.
So 500 lumens. I'll see. So you basically on how hard you're pressing, you can just do a quick single press or hold it pressed for a
High beam.
high beam.
It's got a nice wide throw to it as well, which is really nice.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're out in the bush,
You won't be scared.
I won't be scared because it's nicely lit. I can see right down there if a wolf is coming towards me. Of course, it's just in my imagination. It could be just a stray dog or something else, but you know, my imagination does run a little bit wild. So, well, anyway, guys, that's
Outdoor field test.
yeah. So there it is. The old Olight.
Can't really call it old because it's the new Olight limited edition Desert Sunset.
All right, well now it's old because I've touched it a few times. Yeah, but the Sunset limited edition is definitely the Desert Sunset, I should say. It's definitely a nice. So we're using another Olight to.
It's my Valkyrie PL Pro for my pistols.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna come over. I don't know if you can even see me.
Yep.
Hold on. So thanks
Yeah.
for watching.
You're having too much fun with that.
I hope that answers all your questions, and you find, man, this thing's bright.
You're not going to be able to see.
And hopefully, you know, you guys check these out. We might have some in stock soon, but any of the Olight
Range.
flashlights and range that we've got online, top quality stuff. I ain't no flashlight, you know,
Professional.
I wouldn't say professional, but really, oh, you know, my God, flashlights. But since I've been playing around with these, I've got to say, I'm really in love with the Olight stuff. It's just so well made, quality right through, and even people with slightly less intelligence like me can work it without any problems. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and brighten up your day with an Olight.